Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a great day. If you have no idea who I am, my name is Sarah Van Rooyen and I just started this little YouTube channel, whatever. I don't know, just for fun. My videos are pretty crazy. Well, especially this movie video. It was just so embarrassing. But I just really wanted to share something with you guys that has been on my heart a lot lately, and I thought it would just be really important to share it with you because God obviously wants me to, since it's just been on my mind a whole lot lately. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and we'll get into it. Alright, so the thing that has been on my heart a lot lately is just the power of prayer. And so I have a few different, I guess, stories of just how God has really just showed how powerful it is in my family's life. So my dad, about 13 years ago, so when I was 4 years old, my dad had a brain aneurysm, and if you don't know what that is, I definitely suggest going and looking it up. It's not good at all. I guess we were all on family vacation and my dad had been having headaches for a few weeks, and then after our family vacation he was like, okay, I need to go to the doctor because this is just getting really bad. And so they ended up going to the doctor, and at the doctor's office they didn't want to run tests, only because like the insurance didn't want to cover that, because once you run tests are very expensive, and so they just didn't want to have to deal with that, and they were just going to give him medicine. But then the doctor or nurse, whoever it was, asked my dad, she was like, hey, like, is this the worst headache of your life? And my dad was like, yes. And so they ended up running tests, and they found out that he had an aneurysm. I'm outside, obviously. And so they ended up finding out that my dad had an aneurysm. Thankfully, it did not rupture. But what ended up happening is I don't know how long they were in the hospital, but my mom does remember spending the night in the hospital, at least one night, so it could have been they were there for 3 nights, that kind of thing. Anyway, so the doctors came back to my dad after like doing tests and everything, and they said, I'm sorry, sir, but there's nothing that we can do for you, because I guess either the place it was at in his brain or that kind of thing, they just couldn't do anything for him. So they just said go home and essentially die, because like I said, nothing we can do. And so I'm not exactly 100% sure on the timeline, but I used to go to Mount Zion Church in Clarkson. I now go to Woodside Bible Church. But so the people at Mount Zion just all gathered around our family, and just specifically my dad, and prayed for him. And there's this amazing lady named Mama Jean who has a gift of healing, and so she prayed for him, and like all those people just gathered around and just like lifted up his name and everything, and they prayed for him, and Mama Jean said, like, you're not gonna die from this, like this is not gonna be what takes you away. So they all prayed for him that night, and the next day something incredible happened, very, very exciting. So let's take a step back. So the first day my dad goes in and they say, I'm sorry, we can't do anything for you. Either that night or the next day, people from Mount Zion come and just like pray for my dad, just knowing that God's gonna heal him. And then that very next day, you will not believe what happened, the doctors came back after all this prayer happened, and they said that they figured out a way that they were going to fix my dad, which is not a coincidence. That's definitely a God thing, and I just think it's so incredible that God is just so powerful, and he can just give people the wisdom to carry out like certain things like that, you know, like surgeries, whatever, just to heal people. And I just think it's so crazy that they went from go home, die to a lot of prayer, and then that very next day after they prayed, them just having a way to fix him. And so I just think it's so incredible. And my dad, honestly, he is like a cat. Yeah, he's like 9 lives. He has survived through a lot of stuff. And another thing that just shows that like God is there is when my dad, if you have ever noticed, my dad has like, I don't know what ear it is. I think it's his left ear. His ear's like it's not like pinned up, but it's like against his head. My dad was in a snowmobile accident. He was by himself, so I don't know if he slipped on ice or like what happened, but somehow the wheel was like right next to his ear, and it was just, yeah, bad. And so my dad's completely, like, he's all by himself. He's like bleeding like crazy. He could have bled out. But what is incredible is that he heard a still small voice, and he heard a voice telling him, Paul, get up. And there's no one around, but he kept hearing this voice that was saying, Paul, like, you need to get up. And so, like, I don't know, my dad got up. My dad's obviously alive now, and that just really shows that God is always there for you. My dad is absolutely insane. Like, one time he burned his tongue with, like, the cord of a vacuum or something like that. He's done some crazy things, but the good Lord has kept him here with us, which is awesome. But yeah, I just thought I would share that with you guys, because I think prayer is a very powerful thing, and I think a lot of the time people just really underestimate it, and they just shrug it off and just like, whatever, it's just praying. But if you think about it, prayer is just so powerful, and there's so many stories. Like, I love watching books and reading movies about this kind of stuff. The most recent movie that I've seen is called Breakthrough, and I definitely recommend this movie to all of you. Well, like, whoever's watching, it's probably like one person, but I definitely recommend that movie. Go watch it. It's such a good movie, and you'll just get a different perspective. So exciting. But with that, I just want to say, just appreciate the people that God has put in your life. No, like, yes, I know we all get in fights with our mom and our dad and our siblings and our friends sometimes. I mean, I don't, but we have to just remember that every day is a gift, and we never know how long people are going to have left on this beautiful earth. So you just definitely like, never go to bed angry, and just make your peace, I guess, with people, and just try not to stir up any, like, tension and stuff like that, because every moment, like, every single day is a gift from God, and we never know when He's going to take us away. It could be today, tomorrow, it could be 20 years from now, it could be in 2 hours. You never know. And so I definitely just say, like, respect those people in your life, and don't just shrug them off because, oh, she said something mean to me. Like, love them. And I guess that's kind of my point. I don't know. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope it just inspires you and makes you think about what your prayer life looks like, and just makes you take a step back. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I hope I just really hope you learned something from it, and that you took something away from it. And yeah, so that's all I have to say for you guys, but I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.